Hey, good afternoon, Andre, Zerber TV here. What brought you down here today to the Deerfield Powell?
Just come out here and speak to some of the kids. I mean, I grew up in the same program, the Powell program, so I think it's definitely important for me to come out. Somebody that a lot of these kids look up to, and just basically just hearing a voice that was in the same position they were in.
And how are you prepared for the fight Saturday night? You ready to go?
Yeah, definitely. I'm definitely ready to go. I had a tremendous training camp, a good 7 weeks in, and I'm just ready to go.
You going to be doing any more training?
We might just get a quick little warm-up, light little workout in today. Just going through the motions, going through the game plan, and that's it.
Well, listen, I can tell you on behalf of Deerfield Beach and the kids here, this is a pretty exciting day for them, and I want to say myself that we're proud that you came by to support the program very much. And good luck on that fight.
I'm here with the dad. I gotta go.
Today in the rain. My name is Julie Goldsticker, and I'm the Director of Media and Public Relations for USA Boxing. And we are very excited to be here today with Andre and HBO and the Sheriff and the Mayor to celebrate our Gloves Not Guns program. It's a very important program that has been launched since 2000. And we're also happy to introduce to you some of the young boxers who could go on to become the Andre Bertos of the future. So before we get started, I just want to acknowledge a couple of people that are here today that will not be speaking. From HBO boxing analyst Max Kellerman. And we are also joined by interim WBO light welterweight champion Lamont Peterson and his trainer Barry Johnson. Acknowledge the fantastic staffs of the Broward County Sheriff's Office and the Mayor's Office for helping make this event happen today. Programs like this are not possible without the support of local law enforcement, and we are very fortunate to have with us today the Broward County Sheriff Al Lamberti. I'd like to introduce Sheriff Lamberti to speak to us.
Thank you and good afternoon. This program is not about teaching kids how to fight. It's about teaching them how to get along. They'll learn how to fight on their own. Our idea is to give them an alternative. And if we can get kids to turn to youth sports, it's going to make a big, big difference. The concept of gloves, not guns is a positive one. And that's what we need to do. Because I can tell you here in Broward County, we do have an emerging gang problem. Some people don't want to admit it, but we do. We've identified over 80 gangs with over 1,000 members in Broward County. And a lot of them do resort to violence. We hear about kids bringing guns to school, and we've had that here where kids have gotten killed in their school because someone brought a gun to school. We heard about 16-year-old kids on a street corner because of some rivalry being shot and killed. It's right happened in our own community. And I've said it dozens of times before, we cannot arrest our way out of this problem. We need good community programs and good community partnerships to give kids alternatives to the gang lifestyle and to violence. And Gloves Not Guns is one of those programs. We all have shrinking budgets, and we all have to do more with less. And having programs like this provides that opportunity to our kids. I want to thank USA Boxing and Jill Millman for picking Deerfield Beach Police Athletic League for this. You know, the Police Athletic League was started in 1914 in New York City as a way to build relationships between law enforcement and kids and provide kids role models and to keep them off the streets and give them positive things. So since 1914, almost 100 years later, PAL is still around. And Jim, I just want to thank you for choosing the Deerfield Beach Police Athletic League to kick this program off in South Florida. We're indebted to you for that, and we're committed to working with you and making this a huge success. Thank you very much.
Next, I'm honored to introduce the mayor of Deerfield Beach, Peggy Nolan. Mayor Nolan was elected to serve as the mayor for Deerfield Beach in March of 2009 after serving as the District 1 Commissioner. Mayor Nolan.
Well, I didn't realize that PAL started in 1914, but I was a PAL member back in the 50s. So I was very fortunate. My father was a police officer, and I used to go bowling on Saturdays with PAL and also did summer camps with PAL. I have 3 children of my own. Sports programs are so important for children. They need this guidance, and we're very fortunate. We have Bush Santis from our Sheriff's Department, Bill Murray, and Jimmy Ingalls, and all the sheriffs here this afternoon that have taken these children under their wings and taught them gloves, not guns. It's important that we, as the sheriff had stated, that we put our time and energy into our children because these are our future. I'm very proud that HBO chose the city of Deerfield Beach and this PAL program to come here today and give us the opportunity to share with the rest of the country that what we're doing here in Deerfield Beach, along with the Sheriff's Department and the residents and the businesses that have taken pride in this community and the children. This is our investment and this is our future. I'd like to thank you again. I'm very proud as the mayor of the city of Deerfield Beach to be here today and anything we can do. And next year it's going to even be bigger. I know it started out when it first started here in Deerfield. There were 6 children. Now we have over 50. We're looking for a bigger room now. So anybody out there that has more property and a bigger room in the city of Deerfield Beach, please contact us because this is only going to get bigger. Thank you again.
I'm extremely excited to introduce Andre Berto to you. Not long ago, Andre was one of the young boxers involved in a program just like this. He enjoyed an outstanding amateur career that culminated in the 2004 Olympic Games in Athens, Greece, before turning professional in December of 2004. He is now 24-0 with 19 knockouts and an undefeated world champion. Born in South Florida and now residing in Winter Haven, Florida, Andre Berto.
I'm very happy to be here. Very happy to see these kids, man, see their faces. And I'm glad